Hey, what's up, guys? It's Taker here. In today's video, I want to kind of just show owners and management on kind of just really how to submit your own stats. Kind of just a rundown. Basically, I'm going to let owners and GMs pretty much capture stats for their teams for this season. I figured that would be a good way to do things because it kind of just relieve some of the workload that I pretty much endure in season two as media director. But there's going to be there's going to be a lot of I guess you could say rules and processes. That's kind of why I'm coming up with this how-to video to kind of really explain how to do everything. So the screen that you see right here is kind of just the login on League Republic to the stat system. Um, to try to kind of explain this from like a high level point of view, when you see the username as Cardinal Management, I use that as an example throughout this video. But some of you may know this, but as you know, player profiles in the stat system are not necessarily accounts for people to log into. So for example, I'll use Brownie's, the commissioner's account as an example. When you look at his player profile in the stat system, it's not necessarily an account tied to that player profile. It's kind of just there for stat purposes and a player profile and stuff like that. We can't necessarily do that to where we can tie accounts to these player profiles in the stat system, because when we do this, whatever you have your first and last name set to when you create these accounts, it overwrites the gamer tag pretty much. So the way that we have to do this to be able to capture stats this season is I'll have to go in and create a unique profile, like a team administrator profile for each team in the league. So that's why you see Cardinal Management as the username in this example here. So pretty much so through this example, I'll just act like I'm the Cardinals, right? And I want to report a game. So pretty much I log in, I click log in here. When you log in, you pretty much see this. Sometimes you might see, it might log you into this section, which is essentially your account. And really to get into the league, you just click on the little red admin button here. As you see, it says this account is a team administrator and a player. I could probably remove the player part, but pretty much this is what you would do. So say your game's done, and at the end of the game, you're just chilling in the post stat menu because as all you guys are aware, you can capture stats this season. So assuming that I have my TV or my monitor looking at the post game stats. All you really have to do is just click on results here, and it pretty much shows all of your games for the day. So since I'm logged into the Cardinals account, all I see is Cardinals games for Sunday. And you can pretty much go throughout the whole schedule for the season. So I guess for this example, we'll just do the first one, right? So the Cardinals and Bucks, they play. I do want to mention the winning team should report the score. So say I'm the Cardinals, I won this first game 21 to 7. You just click update here, and that's pretty much it. That's how you report the score. However, when how you want to report stats is this: you click on the little blue button that says statistics, and this is pretty much all your players. You only see 3 players here because I only added the owner and GM to each team. So say I'm private pullout, right, and I'm playing quarterback. You pretty much just follow this, to be honest. So say he was quarterback and he went 12 for 15 for 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, no rushing stats at all, no fumbles. Obviously, he didn't have any receiving yards. You don't necessarily have to put a 0 in for any stat that you don't have. But I do at least prefer if you do that just one time throughout the season. That way, if you keep it blank, it shows blank in the leaderboards, which can kind of like make the data not like organized, I guess, but it's really not a big deal. I can probably just go in and do that. So say on defense, he had a tackle for loss, 1 sack, 1 interception. And say he was pretty much, he didn't have any field goals because it was 21. Say he had 67 punt yards, 1 inside the 20. Say he was also the kick returner for 15 yards. So this is me kind of like also looking at the post-game stats, but again, I'm just running through here and just showing kind of what we're tallying this season. So pretty much that's pull out stats I put in. So say King Champ was, I don't even know what King Champ's playing this season. Maybe he's playing quarterback too. I don't know. But say I'll just go in here and say he had 3 rushes for 33 yards, 1 touchdown or whatever. That's pretty much it. You just click update. And you can kind of see from a team stats perspective, this is kind of just what this is. I do want to mention when you put in these individual stats, team stats get accumulated. So we can also look at like who has the best team-wise. We can look at who has the best offense or like the best passing team in the league or the best rushing team in the league and stuff like that. In another how-to video, I'll kind of show from like, I guess, the whole league perspective on how to really go through the stat system and look at like stats and stuff like that. So that's pretty much updated. You can, after it's updated, and you can see this down here, just go back to results. And you know that your stats are recorded because you see the stuff down here. Team managements that they can also report the other player stats, but just report your own team stats. Don't worry about your players, the other players at least. And then say the Cardinals lost the game to the Packers. They don't report this, but they can go in and, you know, put their stats in, right? So we'll just put that in and just click update. So I mean that updates. But again, if you lost your games, don't report the stats. Let the winning team report their stats. And that's pretty much it, to be honest. That's all there really is to the stats. It's pretty straightforward. What's this conflict say? Well, I'm looking at this one real quick. Okay. Just ignore that. But anyway, so to my understanding, I'm gonna go to the website here. As you see, like, so say if you already report the stats in and it's saying 21-7, if you look back on the homepage, it's still showing 0, like nobody has a win or anything. It's because I have to go in and approve the scores as the league administrator for the stat system. So that's why I think player stats already get. Okay, so they don't. So let me go in and approve those scores real quick. 1 second. So yeah, I'm going in here and I'm approving these scores. Let's see, results. Got 2 results I need to approve. I don't think it can really show what I've got going on here, but 1 second. So I approved that one, and then where's the other one I need to approve? So say the Packers won 3-0 against the Cardinals on that other one. So click update. So I updated on my end. So say we go back to here and we click refresh. Okay. So yeah, these are the player stats pretty much accumulated. I guess you have to like check. I'm still learning this myself, but yeah, as you can see the player stats through here and the punt yards and all that. If you go to the results, you can see the results here. You can go back to your home and you can see that the Cardinals won 1, lost 1, Packers won 1, and then the Buccaneers are 0-1 for that. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. It's a little straightforward. There's going to be deadlines on this. Like, for example, I'm thinking that teams are going to have until Saturday night to input stats before I go in and close the weekend and close the week. That is, so you can't go back and edit those after that. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys have any other questions, just let me know in the Discord. So that is all.